Hello friends, can you hear my voice? Can you hear my voice, guys? Fine. So I've got the confirmation that you guys are able to hear my voice. So Saurav is writing, "Hi Anchit sir, lots of doubts for you are awaiting." Never mind, Saurabh. We will answer all your doubts as and when the time comes. So this session is about basically previous year questions on finance and management. Part 2. In part 1, in the last session, Saturday last week, we discussed around 10 questions, and I think the session was very interactive. So I expect the same today. I want the session to be interactive. Simran Chaudhary is asking about the results for 2018. Simran, the results are good. We will soon announce the numbers of people who have got selected in RBI Grade B 2018 from EduTap, and the numbers are really good. They are swelling each day, but we want to give you the one final number maybe in another 2 or 3 days. Right? So today's session is part 2 of our previous year questions on finance and management, and these questions are from RBI Grade B 2018 and SEBI Grade A 2018 and is relevant for your RBI Grade B 2019 and SEBI Grade A 2019. So as somebody was asking about the results, in 2017 EduTap produced very good results thanks to the effort of our students. 27 final selections in RBI and 11 selections in NABARD Grade A, which was a good number as it was the first year for us. In 2018 we have produced again very good results, 26 out of 46 selections in NABARD Grade A and 287 plus interview calls for RBI Grade B 2018. Though the final result has come and we are soon going to announce the numbers, and the numbers are really good. But we will tell you, still we are collating the data. And 150 plus interview calls for SEBI Grade A. This again is a very good number, taking into account that only 200 to 250 interview calls were given in general category. Out of that, 150 people were enrolled with EduTap. Now individual courses for RBI and NABARD, that what are the courses that we are running for RBI and NABARD? There are individual courses. One is phase 1 mock test plus phase 2 full video courses, that is in which you will get mock test for phase 1 plus full phase 2 video courses. And there is another variant in which you can get full phase 1 videos also for quant, reasoning and English, and anyways you will get phase 2 full videos. So any of the variants you can buy if you want to enroll into our courses. And then there are combo courses for RBI, NABARD and SEBI, phase 1 mock test plus phase 2 video courses again, and phase 1 full video plus phase 2 video courses. So in combo courses also you will get two variants. In the phase 1, one will have only mock test, another would have full videos for phase 1 for quant, reasoning and English, and anyways phase 2 videos will be complete as per the syllabus of RBI, NABARD and SEBI. And there is a good chance that NABARD and SEBI notification would come this year. Yes, there is good chance for SEBI notification to come this year. Let's wait and watch. And RBI anyways is coming regularly for last so many years. And our new course, As I told you, there is new course, Quant Reasoning and English. We call it QRE course for all banking exams, be it RBI, NABARD, SEBI, or your SBI PO, IBPS PO, RRB PO. So this is one-stop solution for your Quant Reasoning and English, and this is very comprehensive course containing all the concepts, all the questions, and this is very valuable course. Like, it stands up to the reputation of EduTap. And if you have any query, you can call us at 8146207241, or you can email us at hello@edutap.co.in. Guys, so there was one question from the previous session which I gave to you guys to research and then answer. Managerial leadership is known as. That managerial leadership is known by what other name? Democratic, strategic, participative, transformational, or transactional? Managerial leadership is also known as democratic, strategic, participative, transformational, or transactional. So people have started answering. Avinesh Ranjan is saying 4, Ajay Soni 5, Pari 555. Guys, please be interactive this session. Even if you don't know the answer, try to make an intelligent guess. Many of the questions are from management, and it is about your application in the daily life. Right. So Namana is saying 4, Anamika 5, Dhanul 4, Swati transactional, Simran is saying transformational. So there seems to be a lot of confusion between 4 and 5. Some are saying transformational, some are saying transactional. Well guys, the answer is transactional. Managerial leadership is known as transactional because transaction in a euphemistic way is called stick and carrot approach, and that's what managers sometimes euphemistically are supposed to do, right? So managerial leadership anyways is known as transactional leadership. Just remember that. So the first question of the day: who regulates the disclosure requirement of financial statement of corporations? That who basically takes care that the disclosures made in the financial statement of the corporations are correct and true? Is it RBI? Is it Department of Economic Affairs under Ministry of Finance, or is it Department of Financial Services under Ministry of Finance? Is it SEBI, or it is Securities Exchange Commission of India? Let's see who can answer this question. The options are, as I repeat, I think most of the people would be confused between RBI or SEBI. So the answers have started coming up. Some people are saying 3, some are saying 2, some are saying 4, and somebody is saying 100% SEBI. How many of you are preparing for SEBI? Are you guys serious for SEBI this year? Do you think you will be able to crack SEBI this year? Right, so what I am getting is the answer is 4. That's good, and that's the right answer. Basically, I think people would have been confused between RBI and SEBI. But RBI is basically about regulation. It sees whether the lending is being done as per norms, whether the NPAs are as per norms. But it is SEBI who takes care of that the disclosures made in the financial statements are true or not. Right. So it is SEBI who takes care of the disclosures in the financial statements and not RBI. Guys, right sir? Is everybody fine with this explanation? So the answer is SEBI. Please remember this. This is a very confusing question in a way and has been drafted very smartly by RBI. It was asked in RBI paper, I think in 2017. Let's move to next question. Again, this is a very easy question from management. According to Fayol, double command is a source of. If you would have read about 14 principles of Fayol, I think you would be able to answer this question. According to Fayol, double command is a source of motivation, better ideas, conflict, efficiency, shared teamwork. So a lot of people are preparing for SEBI. That's good, and there is some news that SEBI notification. There's a good chance of SEBI notification coming this year. Well, anyways, it's better you prepare for all these three exams: RBI, SEBI, and NABARD. I think that's the best way to prepare, because there is a lot of overlap, and even if you get 2 out of these 3 exams, I think you would have more chance of correcting them. But I think this year what I see is that all the 3 exams are going to come. So a lot of people are saying answer is 3, conflict. Don't you feel that double command is a source of shared teamwork? Don't anybody think so? Fine. So still a lot of people are answering it as 3. Then there is somebody who's answering it as 4. Fine. Yes, the answer is conflict. That is option number 3. Double command is a source of conflict. What is a double command? Let's take these 2 pictures. Suppose red ones are your superiors or bosses, and green ones are the subordinates. Now in this approach, one subordinate is having command or orders from 2 bosses. So this first green wala subordinate is having command from this boss also and this boss also. This is a wrong approach. According to Fayol, that having command or orders from 2 bosses is conflicting. You will never know that whom should you comply with, whose orders you should comply with. Whereas right approach is that one person shall report to only one boss. So in this you can see that one green dot, that is one subordinate, is only reporting to one superior. This is the right approach, right? So the answer is that according to Fayol, double source is a source of conflict, and that's why I say these are based on common sense also. Sometimes even if you won't have read about this, I still think you can make an intelligent guess in the exam. Okay, now let's come to a question from finance. I think this was asked in year 2016 in RBI grade B. Read this question. It's about systematic risk. Basically, the author has explained about the systematic risk, and then the author has called that what is that coefficient which measures the systematic risk called. Come on guys, answer this question now. Is the variable to measure systematic risk is vega, alpha, delta, gamma, or beta? And I think it's relevant to mention here that this question has been repeated many times, at least 3 times in last 5 years. So the answers have started coming in. People are saying alpha, people are saying beta. Anybody who says that it's gamma? Okay, now Ratan is saying 2, again alpha, and Aditya is saying 5, Simran is saying 5, Anivesh Ranjan is saying beta, Namana Sandhya is saying beta. So a lot of answers beta. Come on guys, I know why you people are not answering this question, because you don't know, right? But then as I told you, this is one of the questions that has been repeated at least 3 times in past 5 years. You must know the answer of this. If not, then you are not preparing seriously for RBI grade B, or you are not referring the right sources while preparing for RBI grade B. Okay, now Simran Chaube is saying alpha or beta. Well, you don't have that option in the exam that you can mark 2 options and say either of these. But I can see most of the people are going with beta. Well, the answer is truly beta. The coefficient that measures the systematic risk is beta. But I think here that a relevant thing to explain to is what is systematic or what is unsystematic risk, because a lot of time questions have been asked on this concept also. So basically there are 2 types of risks: systematic risk and unsystematic risk. Unsystematic risk is one which can be eliminated by diversification. So if you diversify your investment in gold, in land, in stocks, Basically, you are reducing your risk. And if you keep diversifying, and you can diversify to that extent that unsystematic risk will be eliminated. Or if you are investing in stock market, if you invest in say thousands of stocks, small amount of money in each of these stocks, then your risk, that is unsystematic risk, would be eliminated. So here from this picture you can see that as the number of stocks in your portfolio are increasing, your unsystematic risk is coming down, because unsystematic risk decreases or gets eliminated by diversification, and as number of stocks are increasing, you are increasing your diversification. That is about unsystematic risk. What is systematic risk? Systematic risk is one which cannot be diversified or which cannot be eliminated by diversification. So even if you invest in gold, land, stocks, anything, or even if you invest in thousands of stocks, still you cannot eliminate the systematic risk. Here you can see your systematic risk as per this dotted line remains constant. Number of stocks in your portfolio are increasing, but your systematic risk is remaining constant. And why systematic risk cannot be eliminated by diversification? Because there are certain things. Now let's take an example in the current scenario. A probable war between India and Pakistan, you cannot diversify that even if you invest in thousands of stocks. That kind of thing, a probable war between India and Pakistan, will take down the whole stock market, be it be any stock. So the risk due to such things is called systematic risk. It is undiversifiable. You cannot eliminate that by diversification. Remember that. This is very good concept, and that has again been asked in the exam many times. Let's come to the question number 4 of the day. What is the natural ability of a person called? Skill, know-how, expertise, aptitude, or innate? Come on guys, be fast. Yamini, I can understand what is the use of typing in if our doubts are not entertained, but if I keep answering the doubts, I'll not be able to cover the questions. Your doubt was, I think SEBI is only for listed companies. Well, not, but I cannot explain you now in detail, right? SEBI applies to all public companies, whether they are listed or not. Now you need to understand the concept. What is the difference between public and a listed company? So that we need to take care in some another session. The answers have started coming in. Many people are saying option number 4. Some people are saying option number 5. Come on guys, even if you do not know the answer, again, this is based on common sense. Try to make an intelligent guess. I will not force you or request you to give a tukka, but at least make an intelligent guess, right? So there needs to be a lot of there seems to be a lot of confusion between 4 and 5. I think people are divided 50-50% whether the answer is option number 4 or 5. Well, the answer is option number 4. The natural ability of a person is called aptitude. The innate seems to be correct answer with respect to the English definition. But the natural talent or the natural ability is called aptitude. Let's come to question number 5. Now this is a very interesting question, and I think this also came in RBI grade B 2017, and very less number of people were able to attempt this question. Rakesh Parmar is saying, what are the best books for this project, subject? Well, no best book, because I think they are not asking very much core finance. They are asking basic finance plus public finance. So I don't think there is any best book in the market. Trust me, Rakesh. But even if you want to pursue, I think you can go with Prasanna or I am Pandey. So answers have coming in. A lot of people are saying 5, 3, 4. Subhashiri is saying 4, single command communication. Come on guys, answer this. I want all of you to answer this. The question is very simple, though they have written a story, but the question is that para language is a component of meta communication which is deemed to be important. What does para language means? Swati is saying Ramesh Singh book is also the best, but I think it's for economics, not for finance. Yamini Singh voice modulation. Subhash is saying 1. Amisha is saying 1. Pratibha 3. Sanjay 3. Come on guys, everybody answer this. Dipti 3. Ajay 3. Saurav saying 3 surely. Ravi Kiran 2. Please explain meaning to. Yes, Pari, I will explain the meaning of each and every question, at least wherever required. Well guys, the answer is pitch, tone and voice modulation. Para language means pitch, tone and voice modulation. So what is para language? See, one is our language when we speak. Para language is basically that part of our speech which relates to our intonation, pitch, modulation. Intonation means like you increase or decrease your tone. Hey, where are you going? Don't you want to come to home? Like this is increased pitch. This is called increased pitch in intonation. Or there can be decreased pitch also right now. Hey, do you know, has Abhinandan come back to India? This is like you are talking something secretive. This is called decrease of pitch. So increase and decrease of pitch are called intonation. Similarly, voice modulation. So when I am speaking, I am modulating my voice. I am not speaking in one tone. Right. So all this pitch, intonation, modulation is part of para language. Right guys? So you can read about para language more on the internet if you want, but I think this is sufficient to understand the meaning of para language and solve this question. Let's move to question number 6. Non-verbal communication is very important part of communication. It can give an entirely different dimension to your communication with each body part expressing something. What does non-verbal communication through movement of eyes called? So basically again they have written the whole story in the question, but the real question is given in the last line, that if non-verbal communication is done using your eyes, then what is it called? Septics, kinesis, haptics, oculesis, catarasis. Again this is very important question. Now non-verbal communication means in which you do not speak but you can still communicate, right? Say we call somebody by using our hand like this, right? So this is called again non-verbal communication. Or somebody we congratulate them by thumping their back, right, like this. This is again non-verbal communication. Or we communicate using eyes, right, like this, or we tweak our eyes, or we say like this. So this is called non-verbal communication through eyes. So the question is that non-verbal communication through eyes is called what? And the answers have started coming. I can see most of people are answering it as oculesis. And Saurav is saying I read today in your notes. Thank you, Saurav. So you can gauge that how many questions in RBI, SEBI or NABARD exams come from our notes. So I think this is one question where everybody is answering oculesis. There seems to be so much agreement between you people over this question. I think this is the first question where everybody is answering the same. Yes, the answer is oculesis. But the need of the hour is that you understand all these also. That what does other means. I'll explain you three. I will explain you about kinesis, haptics and oculesis. You need to search about septics and catarasis, and after this video is over, please write about their meanings under the comment section of this video and we shall see who answers it correctly. Well, the answer is oculesis. Oculesis is non-verbal communication through eye contact. Then your communication through body movements. See, here are different body postures or body movements. This is called kinesis. And your communication through touch, like here this person is doing handshake, and the way you handshake with other people, that also communicates something, whether you are happy, whether you are sad. So that is called haptics. So communication through touch is called haptics, communication through body movements or body postures is called kinesis, and communication through eye contact is called oculesics. Now let's move to the next question, question number 7 of the day. What is the first step in decision making? Sonu is asking, will there be RBI grade B in 2019? Why not, Sonu? It has been constantly occurring since last 4-5 years and still there are a lot of vacancies. A lot of people retire each year. And if you are having this view that just the court case is going, I think be optimistic. It's still the Feb. Even if the court case gets over by April or say May, you still have a lot of time. RBI can come out with notification in June, July, August, September, October, any time. Come on guys, answer this question. So Anivesh Ranjan has come out with the first answer, that is option number 4. Then Rajneesh is saying 3. So a lot of people are saying 4. Anybody who feels that brainstorming is the first step in decision making? So again, everybody seems to be in sync here. Everybody is saying 4. And what if the option number 4 is not the right answer, guys? What if? A very generic question. Yes, it's a very generic question, but then even people are not able to attempt this right in the exam. That's the irony. Well, let me tell you the answer. The answer is yes. Identifying objectives. Decision making is a process. In the first step, we basically define and analyze the problem, and basically we set the objectives that what we need to achieve, what is our problem, right? And then we develop alternative solutions, that what are the various ways to solve this problem, and then we evaluate those solutions, that what are the merits and demerits of each of these solutions. Then we select the best solution, we implement, and then we follow up. We see whether it was successful or not, or if it was not successful, then what was the problem. Right, so the first step is that you analyze the problem, you see what needs to be solved, or you find out that what are the objectives that we need to achieve. Right, guys? So let's come to question number 8 of the day. The process of mutual company owned by its user members converting into a company owned by shareholders is called what? Here I think what one word is missing. It has to be a mutual fund company. It's only written mutual. The process of mutual fund company which is owned by its members and which gets converted into a company owned by shareholders, that is called what? Demutualization, unmutualization, co-stocking, mutual listing, or nota. None of the above. So answers have started coming in. People are saying 4, mutual listing. People are saying A, demutualization. Good guys. I think those who have studied about SEBI exam last year, they could answer this question. And this question anyways was asked in RBI grade B 2017 or 16 exam. But this is more of related to stock exchanges, and this has been very well covered in your SEBI syllabus. Demutualization. Okay. So a lot of people are saying demutualization or 1 or option A all means the same. Anybody who differs that the answer is not demutualization but mutual listing or co-stocking? Well, the answer is demutualization. That is right. What is demutualization? Demutualization is basically separation of ownership and trading rights. So earlier what you used to do, you can take an example of stock exchange. People who were the trading members or the brokers on the stock exchange, they were also having the ownership of the stock exchange. So they used to make rules such that the rules used to favor them, and that was not right. Therefore the demutualization of stock exchanges was made mandatory, and under demutualization of stock exchanges it was mentioned that at least 51% of the shares of that stock exchange should be held by the public which does not have any trading or brokering rights. So 51% of the shareholders in the stock exchange need to be such people who are not holding any brokering or trading rights. So that is about separation of ownership and trading rights, and the same funda applies to any mutual fund company also, where it is being owned by members but later it is being owned by shareholders. That is called demutualization. So the answer is option number 1, that is demutualization. Saurabh is asking how many parts of previous year's questions videos will be taken. I think Saurabh, in each video I'm going to cover 9 or 10 questions, and taking into account I would have to cover around 300 questions, taking into account the previous RBI and SEBI papers, because FM comes in both. So it will at least take me around 15 to 20 sessions to cover this. Maybe in later sessions we will try to cover more, and some questions keep they keep getting repeated, so I'll not cover them in subsequent sessions. Decision making is a dash process: psychoanalytical, cognitive, emotional, social, socio-cognitive, or none of the above. So the first answer have come. Subhashri Pandey is saying psychoanalytical. Saurabh is saying socio-cognitive. Come on guys, I want everybody to answer this question. Swati is saying 2. Saurabh is saying okay. Thanks Saurabh, you're welcome. Subhaya, Namanya, Sanjay, Swati. Many people are saying 4. Swati is saying 2. Neha is also saying 2. Oh, so confusion again. Some people are saying 2 and some people are saying 4. Still I am getting the same answers which are confusing for me. Some people are saying cognitive, some people are saying socio-cognitive. Well, the answer is cognitive. Why? See, decision making is a process which involves a lot of processing in the brain, and wherever your brain or mental skills or your mental skills or your IQ is being used, that is called cognitive. Cognitive means cognition, that is your brain or your mental skills are being used. Now this is a concept of psychology which we need not go into much detail, but I think the question was very simple. If you could understand the meaning of term cognitive, you could answer this question. That's it guys. So today I have come with only 9 questions. I was a little short of time, so I could not get the 10th question on time. But anyways, we will try to cover that extra question next time. And in case you have any query about joining our courses or any other query, you can call us at 8146207241, or you can email us at hello@edutap.co.in. You would be most welcome. Thank you for watching. Namaste. Dhanyavad.